My name is Frankish, and I'm a PhD student at the British Antarctic Survey and the University of Cambridge, working on a large tracking dataset collected from several species of albatrosses and large petrels breeding at Bird Island, South Georgia, in the South Atlantic. So these tracks reveal how far these incredible birds can travel, but also really help us to understand how vulnerable they are to different threats at sea. Indeed, species breeding at Bird Island and across the globe, many of these are declining in numbers, and this is due to the accidental killing of these birds as so-called bycatch in fisheries. And aside from recovering ID rings from some of the killed individuals, there is initially no other evidence connecting killed birds to specific breeding sites. So in a first instance, tracking albatrosses has really helped to prove that they overlap in distribution with fishing vessels operating at sea. And now information on the seasonal location of these vessels can be requested or downloaded from the internet and overlapped on maps of seabird distributions. This has really helped to focus conservation efforts via planning areas to increase monitoring or enforcing compliance with different mitigation measures, as these analyses provide an idea across different fisheries of how bycatch risk might vary in time and space for different species, but also different sexes or age classes, etc. And this information has become increasingly more specific as the tracking database has grown in size. So there is quite a lot of data on adult birds now, but still very little is known about where younger age classes go. Once albatrosses leave the nest for the first time, they'll fly around the world's oceans for many years before coming back to breed for the first time. And this makes them a little bit more difficult to track. However, a report came out recently identifying a new bycatch hotspot in the Southeast Atlantic Ocean, and this was a report of high numbers of bycaught grey-headed albatrosses. And although this area is near Bird Island, tracked adults from this colony are not really known to go to this new bycatch hotspot, so it was thought that maybe juveniles did. And so the British Antarctic Survey partnered with BirdLife and the RSPB and applied for funding to track young individuals in 2018 and 2019 from Bird Island to see if they did in fact go to this new bycatch hotspot. And this project has been really successful. Juvenile grey-headed albatrosses were tracked for up to 7 months in both years, and one individual flew all around the world to Chile, which is crazy. Most importantly though, preliminary analyses indicate that it is in fact true juvenile grey-headed albatrosses do go to this bycatch hotspot while adults don't. And this suggests that high juvenile mortality might be what's driving the continued decline observed in this population of grey-headed albatrosses breeding at South Georgia. And this really highlights how important it is to understand how all individuals within a population behave in order to effectively protect it. And hopefully with this new information, conservation efforts can really be focused to try and help this threatened population of albatrosses. Thanks for listening.